You've talked a little bit about reporting and how a lot of these women's shelters are there to be able to help and support women to be able to leave the home right now with social distancing. How do you think this impacts their options? I could imagine, if you wanted to go stay with a friend, that makes it, the COVID issue makes that so much more difficult.
Yeah, I think essentially COVID has made everything more difficult. Obviously, it's difficult for men. Men are dying at slightly more rates than women in COVID, but women are feeling the other effects of COVID much, much more than men. The economic effects, they themselves may have lost their jobs. So immediately there's an economic effect there. The children aren't in school, and so they're at home, and they have to be looked after and fed and disciplined in one way or another. And women generally have that job, not always. I mean, I'm sure there are many men who've taken on that job, but for the most part, women have that job. So COVID is affecting every bit of women's lives from morning till night, especially with the children not being in school. And then there are, of course, people who have little children who are at home anyway and are going to be looked after, infants and babies that are going to be looked after. Again, that responsibility is with women. So the economic aspects of COVID are affecting women hugely. Women are losing jobs at higher rates than others, than men. And that has been so far substantiated by the few studies that are now beginning to be done. But there is information about this. And I wanted to say at some point that there are now a few websites and organizations, including the United Nations itself, but other organizations in various countries and international groups that are looking at all of these issues. We don't have really good statistics at the moment, but we will, because there are people who are taking note of how these things are measured.